Okay,
All right.
We are now back up and live. I'm hoping that you can now hear me again.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I have no idea what happened. So apologies to anyone that watched towards the end of that first section that was live. For whatever reason, everyone jumped out of the call on my screen, and therefore when they all jumped back in, I couldn't hear them, or I could hear them and they couldn't hear me. And because I'm the one hosting the call, in order for me to leave the call, I would have had to have stopped broadcasting, hence why this is now going to get chopped into two separate shows. You're now watching a separate stream. So apologies, that is an issue on my end. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Just waiting on Kitty to jump back in the call, and then we should be good to go. Grizz, can you just confirm that you can hear and see me okay?
Bada boom, realest guy in the room. How you doing?
How are you doing? You can hear me, yeah? Really, really sorry about that.
It is not a problem. How is your H?
Huh? I'm confused.
How is your H?
How is my H?
Yes.
Triple?
As in day one is H.
Well, no, then technically you should be asking me how is my day one, and then I should be saying it's so H. You completely fucked me up.
Oh, well, I'm not the best detective.
You would not make it on the fashion files, let's just say that. Right, okay. I have sent the invite out. I don't know what point you guys stopped being able to hear me. I could hear practically everything everyone was saying. I know that Grizz, your last addition was Roderick Strong, but I didn't quite catch who you were putting in, which brand you were putting him on. So I assumed it was SmackDown Live.
No, I'd actually have him on Raw.
Okay, fair enough. Well, at least that answers my question. I'm just gonna send Kitty another invite through. Hopefully we can get that sorted. We'll get her back in. I'm not sure what happened. I'm really sorry. But we are back up and live now on the YouTubes with Bear Club Live episode 3.5, as I've quite amply called it. So yeah, we are back up and live. I can hear everyone. Can we hear everyone? It's a good sign.
Yes.
I don't know what the hell happened. I'm really sorry again, but we're gonna jump back in with the conversation. We're now on Bear Club Live 3.5. So
it happens.
Yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to go through the list of my call-ups.
Well, go ahead.
Okay.
That's what
so
we've been waiting for.
My first one is TM61. Now I know Ben, who was in the chat before everything went down, he said that Shane Thorne is back in the ring and back working on his general ring work and fitness following his injury. So it'd be very interesting to see those two get called up. Very exciting tag team, and although we haven't seen too much of them down in NXT because of Shane Thorne's injury, I would like to see them on the main roster. I'd like to bring up Nikki Cross on her own. I repeat, on her own. I would like to send her to SmackDown Live. I feel that she would be a great addition to a very, very strong and tight-knit women's division on SmackDown Live. On the flip side to that, I want to bring up the iconic duo Billie Kay and Peyton Royce and move them to Raw to add some star power to the Raw women's division in the set of the two dynamics together. No Way Jose is on my list, moving him over to SmackDown Live. As Grizz amply said, an altercation between No Way Jose and the New Day has to happen, especially Big E and those hips. So I 100% agree with that. Aleister Black is the other member I've got coming over, and that is over to SmackDown Live. I feel he'll be treated a lot better on SmackDown Live than he would be on Raw. And finally, Sanity, I would split them from Nikki Cross and have Sanity on Raw. I think they are much needed on the tag team division on Raw. So those are my 6. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to type these up. And I'm actually going to keep them. And we're going to see just how close we are once the call-ups are done, either just before or just after SummerSlam. So that would be an interesting little piece. Now, for you guys that were here yesterday, anyone that was watching, Kitty, I know you were watching and listening at this point. The win-to-loss ratios and records that I was talking about, we did the top 10 superstars in the WWE at the moment. The other list I had that I sort of showed but didn't actually go through, and that was the top 10 win-to-loss ratios in the WWE across the board. So NXT, SCW, and WWE, and that's just for all superstars, not just specific ones. And now, I know I've gone through this with Grizz. Is there anyone on the list that you probably don't expect to have quite a high win-to-loss ratio, bearing in mind I have the top 10?
Go right ahead. Lay it on me.
Okay. So in the number 10 spot, we have Jason Jordan, one half of American Alpha, who has 242 wins, 4 draws, and 177 losses. That's 50.1% win-to-loss ratio. And in contrary to that, number 9 is his tag team partner, Chad Gable. 186 wins, 3 draws, 111 losses is 62% win-to-loss ratio. So American Alpha are the 10th and 9th place across the entire board of WWE current wrestlers in terms of win-to-loss ratios. Does that surprise you at all?
The percentages surprised me. I didn't think they were going to be that high.
Not really. I mean, not really, because when you think about their time at NXT, you know, they always had high hopes for Jason Jordan, and they always had high hopes for Chad Gable. So there was a period of time in NXT where they were just, you know, trying to find a character, but they were winning matches. And then they finally put them together, you know, so that kind of makes sense, you know.
Okay. So in the number 8 spot, we have the first of 2 cruiserweights on the list. Do you want to have a guess at who the 2 cruiserweights are?
Neville.
Neville is on the list.
Cedric Alexander.
Nope.
Let's see. Which one?
Nope.
Khaleesi.
Kendrick?
No, I was going to say
Brian Kendrick?
Nope.
I'm stumped.
One Akira Tozawa.
Wow.
28 wins, 1 draw, and 12 losses is a 68.29% ratio. He picks up the number 8 spot in the list. He is closely beaten out. Well, I say closely, it's 5%. King of the Cruiserweights, current Cruiserweight champion, Neville, 403 wins, 6 draws, 138 losses, 73.67% puts Neville in the number 7 spot. Someone that really, really, really surprised me on this list in number 6, Mr. Apollo Crews, now aligned with the Titus brand. 198 wins, 3 draws, and 60 losses, 75% win-to-loss ratio.
And how much catering time is that?
Wow. Hey, you know, they had a lot of hopes for him. They did push him to the moon straight through NXT. Then he had that winning streak when he went to Raw. So, and he came up kind of quick. He didn't even spend much time in NXT. He spent less than 6 months down there, didn't he?
Yep.
I think he only did 1 takeover.
I still think he needs to get back.
He debuted at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 1, and he debuted on the main roster. No, about 9 months. About 9 months.
It didn't seem that long. I believe you though.
And Michael, how many pies was that?
How many
pies was that? Yeah, because he's part of the catering. That's where he should stay. His catering. I'm sorry.
Oh, you just mad at him because he don't have no personality.
I don't know. He's just. I don't know what it is. He just doesn't do it.
He's just a plain dude, man. I mean, he's good in the ring, but he's just a plain dude. He's one of those people that he would benefit from what he was talking about earlier, and that's a heel turn, a spike in aggression.
Right. He doesn't have any personality like Rich Swann. You know, Rich Swann has personality.
He has the personality of a hobo.
No, he doesn't.
Leave Rich Swann alone. We're moving on.
Thank you.
Number five, and it's amped that I do the number 5 because if I turn it around and do that,
it's my Cena.
it's John Cena, Jonathan Anthony Felix Cena 2. 1,012 wins, 57 draws, 250 losses, 76.72% win to loss ratio for Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect.
I don't believe he has 250 losses. I don't believe that.
Yeah,
I don't believe it.
He's HOF down, man. I don't care what anybody says about him.
Oh yeah, he definitely wanted the Hall of Fame, but I don't believe he had 250 wins. I need somebody to recalculate that.
Lost.
250 losses.
1,000. Yes, over 1,000 wins.
Okay, the only woman, and bear in mind these are all current wrestlers, full-time wrestlers. I'm classing Cena as a full-time wrestler. Don't shout at me. The only woman on this list who has the highest win
Oscar.
in the...
I mean, the bitch ain't lost yet. Like, if there's anybody above her, I need to know that.
Okay. There is a specific reason that Asuka is not on this list.
Right.
Because she's undefeated.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's Charlotte Flair.
She doesn't have a win to loss ratio. She just has a win ratio.
Right. It's hard to.
All house shows 100%. So she does not get on.
You mean she ain't even stub her toe at a house show and get rolled up?
Nope.
But you're saying it's of all time, right?
Ratio.
Right, Michael? You're saying this is of all time, right?
FCW, NXT, and WWE. She has not lost a match or been involved.
Right, but what I'm saying is this list goes. It's just not right now. It's of all time. Is that what you're saying?
Only of the current active wrestlers.
Okay.
So people like Hulk Hogan, and Randy Savage, people like that. That's a separate list that I'm going to do on another show. I want to try and spread them out, if that makes sense.
Because I'm trying to figure out who has a really good win ratio in the women's.
Well, in terms of the main roster, it's the main roster. The woman is on the main roster.
Would have, if he's right, it would have to be Charlotte.
Yeah, that's making me think it's Paige.
Correct.
Paige, huh?
Incorrect.
Wow. And we know it's not Bailey.
She's just a fan, and the number 4 position is Little Miss Bailey.
Oh,
she is in number 4.
Wow.
She does it for the hugs.
92 losses. She's not even had 100 losses yet. 77.25% puts Bailey in the number 4 position.
Not yet. They keep burying her.
Alexa Bliss gonna make sure she getting the triple-digit losses.
Asuka can't get here fast enough. I'm telling you.
Okay, so we're into the top 3. Number 3 is Finn Balor. 202 wins, 2 draws, 37 losses is an 83.82%. Puts him in the number 3 position.
Wow.
Now this one,
please.
This one's the kicker.
Oh no.
I'm not even sure I want to say this.
Oh, I know who.
Because he don't get hyped, he stays hyped.
Mojo.
Bro, you kidding me?
Rawley is the second highest win percentage in the WWE active roster at the moment. 248 wins, 4 draws, 54 losses, 86.76% win to loss ratio. And as we mentioned yesterday, Shinsuke Nakamura, the most protected superstar at the moment, 137 wins, 3 draws, 8 losses, 92.57%. He is currently the #1 position. Now,
Oh my God! A list without Roman Reigns. Oh my God! It's like a day without sunshine.
Mojo Rawley is #2. Mojo Rawley, the second highest win percentage in the WWE. Discuss.
That's amazing.
Yeah, initially I thought Roman Reigns' win percentage was like a Maury pregnancy test, 99.99%. But apparently I was wrong about that. And Shinsuke Nakamura is the father.
I love Shinsuke Nakamura.
I mean, we all love Shinsuke Nakamura, but that's a fascinating case study in what WWE does. And what I noticed from that list, I don't know if you guys noticed from this list, but what I noticed from this list is that it's very NXT heavy, meaning that Hunter knows how to protect his assets in NXT and utilize them to the best of their ability. Something that Vince used to be able to do.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more. Grizz, are you here?
Oh yeah, man. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
What do you think of that list? Please tell me you were here for that list.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Mojo, I knew it.
Oh God.
I mean, we did go through this list a couple of days back when I was writing it up, but yeah, Mojo Rawley. And bear in mind, this list is present and up to date as of before SmackDown Live. So obviously, Mojo taking the loss to Jinder Mahal, which we're not talking about, will affect his win-loss ratio, but not by enough to change his ranking on the list.
Mr. Mahal.
We're not talking about. I refuse to talk
Thank
about.
God.
I'm sorry.
Thank God. Thank you.
No. I refuse to talk about him. If Khalid and Grizz want to talk about him, do your own show. I'm not being involved.
Do I detect a little evil there? Is it rubbing off?
No. There's one thing I want to talk about. There's one thing I want to talk about, and it's the channel moving forward, Bear Club 316. And I know the guys are interested in this. And I know that Kristen and Jacob, who are the other two members of the club, are going to be interested in this section of the videos. Guys, do you reckon it's time to do the big reveal?
Oh no.
Yeah, man, get it done.
Okay. So not only will Bear Club 316 be running the Bear Club live shows on the channel, we will also be doing much similarly to my channel, M-Stroke 316, where we do the predictions challenges. Between the 5 of us, myself, Grizz, Khalid, Kristen, and Jacob, we will be doing predictions challenges for all pay-per-views and NXT TakeOver events. And because we aren't really, it doesn't make much sense for us as a combined channel to be spending money on each other, especially with us being different places all around the world. Jacob in California, Kristen in Florida, Grizz and Khalid in Virginia, and myself obviously over in the UK. We are going to be fighting for what is being touted as the most prestigious championship in the world in terms of professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Bear Club 316 Heavyweight Championship of the world.
It's only prestigious if the first champion is the world's greatest champion, and the only champion to hold championships in every single federation on the planet, and the only champion to hold every single title, regardless of gender, regardless of partner affiliation. The only champion who should be the first champion is my man, Vacant.
Yeah.
So I hold the championship over my shoulder because I made it. Essentially, it took me about 2.5 hours to make. We are going to do a few editations to make it look a bit better. I'm going to do an actual nameplate, and I'm going to get the writing up here sorted as well. We do have detachable nameplates or side plates at the side, so the respective winner will have their nameplates on the side of the championship, and as and when I make it to the States, this beautiful championship that's definitely not made off the back of a wine box will be coming with me. But that is the big reveal for the channel. So predictions challenges will go up as a part of this channel. We'll be doing the videos in which we do the predictions. We'll be doing the videos where we react to the results. So that'll be 2 new sets of series coming to the channel. And if you guys have any suggestions of other series that you feel we could do between the 5 of us, do let us know. Kitty, what do you think of this entire concept that we've built up?
I think it might fly. And I think you got a really good face for it.
I mean, I think it's very. Somebody's already messaged me on Twitter saying it's very What Culture-esque, and that I've stolen the concept from What Culture.
Oh, geez.
I 100% have stolen the idea from What Culture, but I think it's a brilliant idea, and if I can make it my own, we can make it our own. Then why not? I mean, imitation is the best form of flattery, and I mean, I think it's a really good idea, and it's something that I've been wanting to do.
Well, that's what you do. You take an idea and you make it your own. You can take somebody else's idea and you just tweak it and make it your own.
There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing is original.
No. Not only that, but I mean, come on. There's enough room in this market for all kinds of things.
And as I say, it is the world's most prestigious world championship.
Only if my boy Vacant is the first title holder.
It is currently vacant. It will be up for grabs at Money in the Bank. We will be doing the predictions video, probably either after SmackDown Live on Tuesday, once the full card is confirmed, or Wednesday, Thursday. At some point next week, the video will go up, and we will be doing them on a live format like this. So, but this is one that's going to be strictly between us 5. The predictions challenges on my channel. Hey, the prediction challenges on my channel are still going to happen. There's still championships to be won there. There's still a Money in the Bank briefcase to be won there as well. So do stick around for those. I will be doing the reveal live on YouTube tomorrow afternoon for the 6 challenges on Money in the Bank. So do look out for that video. Guys, I don't actually think that there is anything else that we need to discuss. I mean, we can do the sign-off where we talk about the Patreon and the Discord and everything like that towards the end. I mean, is there any last-minute topics that you want to discuss?
No, man, I'm good, man. If you're good, I'm good. We're good. Let's get it done.
Chris?
I'm with all those functions, brother.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay, well, first of all, Kitty, thank you again for joining us. Again, apologies for all of the issues in the middle, but we've got 2 shows out of it, so there you go. I hope you did enjoy it, that you will join us again as and when you are available and we do these shows.
Yeah, like I said, Thursday and Fridays are my days off, so.
Sounds good, sounds good. We will try and incorporate them. It is just down to work scheduling at the moment. And obviously time difference, but we will try and get them done at least once a week, these shows. So to anybody that's watched or watches this back live, thank you very much for joining us again. Just before we do sign off, I just want to give a couple of shout outs to our Patreon page. We started a Patreon page yesterday. So patreon.com/bearclub316. If you don't already follow all of the guys, including myself and this channel on Twitter, all of the links will be in the description down below, as well as links to everyone's YouTube channels. We've also started Discord. I'm not too sure on Discord at the moment. I'm still trying to learn the ropes, but if you are on there and you are interested, do send friends requests, BearClub316, as you could probably imagine. I think that's it, guys. I think episode 3.5 is coming to an end. So again, just thank you very much to anyone that watches. Thanks to anyone that subscribes. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave comments on these videos. But now, have a wonderful day. Too sweet, and peace.